Welcome to Vacation Vibes Live. Go ahead and pour up something, grab a snack, and sit back and relax because we are about to get into the tea. Tell a friend to join us here. The live is starting soon. Do you have a question for me? We will always have a Q&A section during the chat, so have them ready. Hey best friends, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and say hi in the chat. I want to talk to you. Hello, hi best friends. What's going on, everybody? Hi, come on in. Let's chat. As you see the title, I'm at home, sick. I look crazy. I tried to put on a little makeup so that like the dark circles under my puffy eyes weren't so visible on the video. Now I just look like a raccoon, so here we are. Not my own live playing on my phone, please. So guys, I missed y'all a lot. I'm doing this tonight because there was supposed to be a vlog tonight, and I really just am not feeling good. I got like halfway through editing today after like a full day of classes, and I was just not with it. I really haven't gotten much rest, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to my people because I miss my best friends. I have some announcements to make. So let's get to it. Let's just chit chat. Hello to the best friends squad. Let me pull up the chat so I can put you guys on screen. I miss y'all so much. It's like seriously, it's been a time. I have to update you guys on what I've been doing. Paul is in the house. Hi, Paul. Hi, sweets. He says, hola from frozen Toronto. Ooh, I bet it is cold up there. It is, like, unseasonably warm here, which is probably why I'm sick. Unfortunately, it's been, like, 70s, 60s. Please. Shania, hi, darling. She says, I'm early for once. Woo! Me too. This is much earlier than I usually do lives, but I figured I would probably be, like, really tired if I waited until, like, 8 o'clock. Jasmine says, hey, happy Friday, feel better. Thank you. Happy Friday. Hi, Alicia. What's going on? Paul said, you sound like I feel. Oh, no. You feeling crunchy? Paul, I sound crunchy. Shania says, looking fabulous for being sick. Thanks, girl. I try to present myself a little bit. I couldn't be bothered to, like, lay my edges, though. I'm sorry. Paul said, too bad we missed each other in South Beach last month. Oh, yeah. So, Paul was, hey, stop it! My cats are fighting in the background. Why? Paul was leaving a day before Christina and I, and we were due to be in South Beach that morning before he left, so we were supposed to just, like, meet up and say hello, but, we had a terrible time at the airport that day, and I'm going to post a vlog about that day. It was, like, the travel day from hell. I had to tell that story. So after the last video from the Cruise Hater series, I'll be posting about that because it was nuts. Shorayu King, hi, what's going on? Alicia says, I've been under the weather too. Feel better. Thanks, darling. There's definitely something going on. Sorry, Christina's in the house. She said the cats. Yeah, they're over here being bad. Literally hitting each other with a skippity paps behind the camera. Golly, can't take them anywhere. Anywhere. So yeah, how y'all been? Has anybody been on a cruise since we last were together? I want to know. I want to know what y'all been up to. I wish the little thing that I used to go live told me like how many people were in the chat. I'm like, am I just talking to 5 people? I don't know. I know y'all will tell me. I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm gonna look. Okay, we got like 16 people in the house. Shout out to that. 12 likes. Okay. All right. Don't forget to hit the like button so that our other friends know that we're in here. But yeah, let me know where y'all been cruising to. I have decided who I want to cruise with next. So I'm gonna tell you guys. I know a bunch of y'all are wondering if I'm going on Melanin at Sea. We'll talk about that too. And yeah, some other stuff. Vibe with Lepar Travels says, I'm a new travel agent / vlogger and I can't wait to meet you and the rest of the travel vloggers I follow. Well, I can't wait to meet you too. I love meeting you guys. Are you going to be on Melanin at Sea? Cajun says, I just got off the Vista on 7 days last week cruise and got sick a day afterwards. Even before COVID, getting sick after a cruise was not uncommon. I would always like walk off a cruise sounding like this. Like almost all of my cruises I've walked off sounding like this. I think just like the sheer number of people, like no matter what, just being in like one place with people for a week, you're bound to get something. I hope you feel better though. That stinks to be sick after vacation. You gotta go back to work and you're just like, oh, people are like, ew, you're on a cruise, you got COVID. Princess G says, hey love, hope you feel better. Try some ginger tea. Thanks, girly. I actually have some medicine that's like flavored like the throat calm tea. It's kind of gross. But yes, I do have some like sick people tea that I actually was gonna, sorry, my eyes are itchy. I was actually gonna make right before the live, but I didn't have enough time, so I'll get on that, I promise. Alicia says she'll be on Conquest at the end of January. That's the party boat, girl. You gonna have fun. Allie D says, hey, hope you feel better soon. Thank you, girly. Jasmine says, just off the Valor, booked on the Vista in December. How was the Valor? I've never been on that one, and I've never been on Vista either, but I've been on Horizon, so I kind of feel like same deal. Paul says, I'm addicted to Virgin Voyages now. Booked a 7-night mid-October followed by the transatlantic 21 nights. Wow, Paul. Well, yay for that. I love to hear that. I'm guessing your Virgin cruise was, so wait, you did Scarlet Lady side by side with Odyssey of the Seas. Which one did you prefer? Princess G says, I'm afraid to go on a cruise. Any tips? Oh, well, girl, you came to the right place. Well, first of all, I think you should watch, if you haven't watched it already, my series, the Cruise Hater series. There's 3 videos up right now where my friend Christina, who previously really hated cruises and never wanted to go again, she kind of had a fear of the boat and like she just didn't think that they were that fun and this and that and the other thing. Watch that series, first of all. That might answer a lot of your questions. But if there's I just want to know what you're scared of. And that way I can give you a tip based off that. Alicia says, no, I went this past January. And yes, it was lit. Oh, you already went. Duh. Well, I expected it to 100% be lit. Where did you guys go to? The Bahamas? That is so fun. I don't know what itineraries like the ships have anymore. I used to be like so well versed in like every ship, like where they were home ported in, what kind of itineraries they had. There's just so many that I'm like trying to keep up with, and there's like so many new ships and cruise lines that I'm interested in trying that I literally can't keep up. So many ships. I feel like the cruise industry, like they're all trying to converge on like the same demographic, and that demographic is me. I am the demographic, the age, the diversity, like the, all of that. I think they just converge on me. So I get all of the ads for all of the cruise. I mean, I talk about cruises all the time, so I'm gonna get cruise ads. But I think if I didn't, and I know that my friends who are not cruise heads get these same ads because they're always sending me, look at the ship, look at the ship, look at it. All these different cruise lines are like now trying to like, you know, appease to like the young travelers, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm looking into them, seeing, okay, what y'all talking about? Let's see. Maybe we need to go explore. Ali says, a back-to-back on the celebration in 43 days. Oh, wow. Y'all be doing these back-to-backs. I've never done a back-to-back. I don't think I love being on any ship that much. But toodles to you. You're going to have plenty of time to have a good day or a good time on the ship. Paul said, I loved Valiant Lady. Okay, yeah, you're on Valiant Lady. 780 on board versus 5,970. There's about 5,000 more people, 5,200 more people on Odyssey. Both are great, but the Pinnacle people on Royal act like everyone not Pinnacle don't deserve to be on the ship. There is like an elitist culture on Royal Caribbean. And I think I've only been on the smaller, like I've only been on Mariner and Freedom. But I will say that's made me really hesitant in the past to book the bigger ships on Royal and really spend my money with them because I feel like there is like that kind of like elitist edge. Like you have to be like a loyal to Royal, like diehard fan, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it kind of feels like a club. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to be like in this club of people, and it kind of feels like everybody's not welcome in that club. So, and to be fair, I feel quite the same about Disney cruises. Although I really want to go on Disney, I know Disney itself is great, but I feel like Disney cruisers be gatekeeping a little bit. Shania says, ma'am, I'm going to need you to put on a mask because I just started sneezing. Sorry, girl. My bad. Put a mask on your speaker. Catherine says, hello. Hello, Catherine. How are you doing? Alicia says, are you doing Icon? Yes, I am doing the Icon. I'm not going to leave that a secret. Like everybody's doing Icon. I will be on the inaugural for Icon. It'll be my first big royal ship. I don't think it's going to be the same kind of experience because it is going to be a ship full of vloggers. So we'll see. Christina, see, she says, legit, don't go a day without a cruise out. Well, that's because you're a cruiser now, boo. So, we tripping. What's going on, Day? Hello, watching, headed to the gym. Get that workout in. Yeah, especially on a Friday afternoon. The gym gonna be empty. You don't have that place to yourself. Princess says, I have no friends. Okay, for everybody who's just coming into the room, Princess said she was afraid to go on a cruise and needed some tips. She says, I have no friends, so trying to go alone, not knowing anyone. I always hear, never go anywhere alone. Okay, well, cruising solo is relatively safe because you're put in a group by default. Like whoever you're on a cruise with, you're gonna see those people every day. And there's like this thing that happens on cruises. I don't know. Cruisers in the chat, let me know if this happens to you. You go on a cruise and you see the same 10 people the entire time. It doesn't matter if it's a 2-day cruise, 4-day cruise, 8-day cruise. You will literally see the same 10 people everywhere you go. Like there could be 6,000 people like on Paul's cruise, but I bet he saw the same 10 people like every day. You just run it, like they'll be at the same dinner with you. They'll be at the same show with you. They'll be in the jacuzzi with you. Like, what? You again? Oh my God, hey, what's going on? Like no matter what. So you will naturally find your people. And I think that happens because like there's just some people who like to like kind of have the same schedule and the same interests. And so those 10 people will just show up at the same places at the same time. And then in regards to getting off the ship, I have a video for solo cruising tips. And in that video, I do talk about doing excursions, like the ones you pay for, through the cruise line in particular, because again, you'll be in a group with the people you're already in a group with, so you might already know them. And you will always have somebody watching your back, looking out for you, whether you know it or not. You'll be placed in that group, and you'll stay with that group, and you'll come back to the ship with that group, and the ship won't leave you. and you'll be with the people who are organizing the excursion, so it'll be the safest environment for a solo cruiser. Another tip is once you book a cruise, to join the Facebook group, and then you can go in there and say, hey, I'm a solo cruiser. Who else is in here that's solo cruising? A lot of solo cruisers use this in order to find others, and then you can start planning with the people who are already booked. You can kind of get to know each other beforehand. It works well. Solo cruising is a good way to go. Just, find your people on the boat, and then, girlfriend, you're going to have friends. After your first cruise, I still talk to, like, the 20 people that I met on my solo cruise. If you have not seen that series, you got some homework, princess. My solo cruise series on the Carnival Horizon, is, my top cruise experience of my life. And, probably y'all's favorite cruise vlog series. But, that will just show you how I went from day one being very nervous and not knowing what to do and not knowing if I was going to meet anybody to day 6, crying because I'm leaving. Literally. Spoiler alert, I cried at the end. But when am I not crying on my vlog these days? But nothing to be afraid of. Actually, everything to be excited about is what I have to say there. Tangent. The warehouse is in the building. Hey, girl, hey. What's going on? Hi, friends. Hello. I got a lot. Oh, I'm behind. Let me get Allie D says, back to back, yes. I'm not sure why I typed that way. That's okay. I understood what you meant. It's Friday night. My brain is tired. Me too, Allie. Me too. We Trippin' says hello to everybody in the chat. Please go check out their channel. They are up and coming cruise vloggers as well. They're good vibes. Fun. Day is real fun. Check them out. Go see what they be doing. Okay, young and fun on a cruise is just like a girl. Paul says the cruise director asked me, how could I make your cruise perfect? On Royal Caribbean? Huh. What did you tell him? Oh, I said make it diamond and lower. Ooh, well. Carly says, I go on my second ever cruise in June. Can't wait to finally have guy burgers again. Okay, that is the thing that I get most excited about when I'm about to be on a Carnival cruise is the guy's burger. At this point, it's ridiculous. But I'm excited for you, Carly. Which ship are you going to be on? Allie wait, are you the one that's going to be on Celebration? I forgot. Remind me. Allie says, I haven't cruised Royal in 20 years. I was 19 at the time. I need to give it a try. My son wants to go to Perfect Day. Royal, I feel like Perfect Day is worth trying Royal again for sure. I mean, the boats are great. The activities are great. It's been 20 years since you've been. The boats are amazing. I don't have any problem with the actual ships. I don't really have a problem with the price point. I definitely really like Coco Cay. Your son would love the water park there. But it's just the cruise. It's just people on the cruise. Warehouse says, I've heard that a lot about Royal Caribbean, but I want to see for myself. LOL. And yes, I'm going to be on Icon. Boom. Well, you're going to find out on Icon. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. I feel like the more expensive the cruise gets, the more you're going to find that. I don't find it to be that way on Carnival, and I've been on more expensive Carnival cruises, and I've been on the cheaper ones, and even the demographic changes when the price point goes up on Carnival, but I feel like people are still very chill. There's no you don't belong on this ship kind of vibes, you know what I'm saying? No one's telling you to go back to Carnival on Carnival. Darlene says, first time here. Thanks for this video. Going on my 4th Royal Caribbean cruise, February 26th, the Oasis. And she solo cruises often. Well, that sounds fun. I have not been on the Oasis class yet. I was booked to go on Oasis in 2020, and we know what happened there. Paul says, cruising solo is amazing. I love it. Everybody who says that is not lying, princess. It's so fun. Alicia says, so true. Darlene says, it's crazy, yes. Oh, we're talking about seeing the same 10 people. I'm trying to tell y'all. See, Warehouse says it too. Yes, we always see the same people. Paul says, damn straight. You hear me? Like, it is this is the weirdest phenomenon every time. Phil D says, yeah, I don't know how that happens. It's pretty wild. Same people all the time. Allie D says, yes, that happens to me all the time. I always run into the same people. You just start to laugh. It's true. Like, it almost gets, like, annoying. You're like, how we meeting at the same elevator again, girl? Where y'all going? You're going to the same place we going to. Let's just walk together. Sid Chris is in the house. Hi, Sid. Oh, I missed you. I miss you, Cheryl. She says, hey there. Hate that you're sick. Hope you feel better quickly. Thanks. Me too. This is no fun. Cajun says, everybody your friend on a cruise until it's time to debark. True. You know what's so funny? Like, y'all be like, in the club the last night, like, oh, give me your Instagram. Oh, give me your email, your phone number. Very next morning, when everybody's standing on the curb waiting for Uber, nobody talking. We just like, yeah, that's a girl. Yeah, that's her right over there. Yeah. They look a little different in the sunlight. Hilarious. On the boat, though, we all best friends. Vibe of Lepart Travel says, yes, your tribe will find you. I love solo cruising. It's very true. Ali said, Sig, you came with a good time. Solo cruise talk. Oh, yes. Sig is Sig Cruiser and the Jen Danielle Experience. 2 great channels to go watch for solo cruise content. I know a lot of you found me on my solo cruise adventure, but literally that's like the only solo cruise I've ever been on. And those 2 ladies and so many more people have so much more to tell y'all about the experience. I mean, I guess like my celebration kind of turned into a solo cruise, but it wasn't technically a solo cruise. Paul says, also look for solo rooms so you don't pay double. True. Solo rooms are a little bit more expensive than like a half of a regular interior probably, but it does save you money and space. I mean, who doesn't? Who wants less space? Darlene says, I'm doing, oh, I lost you. Where'd you go? Doing first excursion solo and booked with Shipmate because it was sold out through the ship. I'm a teeny bit nervous. Okay, cool. So Shipmate is a website, but it's like a travel agency. That's really cool. I don't think you should be nervous. I think you're really going to be surprised at how good of a time you have, and you won't even be thinking about that you're solo anymore. Princess says, thank you so much for the advice. Definitely taking notes because I feel like I'm missing out. Yeah, girl, just, shameless plug. Vacation Vibes is a great channel to, like, do a little binging, okay? If you think I'm entertaining in a live, you should see my edited content. But it'll give you a ton of ideas for your trip. I love it when y'all like DM me and send me pictures or like tag me in y'all's like vacation adventures on Instagram and be like, look, I did the thing you did, girl, and it was so fun. And I'm just like, okay, okay. Like, it just confirms that I'm doing something good in the world with my cruising. Shania says, no, literally same, no friends, LOL, so going solo for the first time in June, but meeting up with some cruise vloggers, so not so scared anymore. Boom. Now, that's a good way to go. Like, once you get to know, like, the cruise vloggers that you like, hop on a group cruise. Melanetsi has 2 this year. They're going to be on the Venetia? I don't know. What is it called? Sig, help me out. The new ship that's going to be in New York. And then they're going to go on it, oh God, I'm about to lie to y'all. MSC? Is it MSC in November? Well, the fact that I don't even know the ships might tell y'all that I am not booked. A lot of you guys are asking me if I'm booked to go. I'm not. Originally, I was gonna do the Jubilee sailing, and then I started to change my mind before it got canceled because Mardi Gras and Celebration were so similar. I felt like, besides the fact that it's in Melanetsi, I knew that would be fun. It'd be fun content, but like, I also want to like show you guys like new stuff. I don't want to show you like the same things over and over again. And I pay for these cruises out of my own pocket. So I'm like, if I'm going to be budgeting these vacations, A, I want to really enjoy them for myself. B, I want them to be beneficial for the channel. And I just felt like it might not be that beneficial. Now we're talking different ships, but I've kind of started planning like my own um, calendar for the year as to where I want to try to go and what I want to try to do. So those have not made the calendar yet. I'm not saying I'm not going, but as of right now, it's just not in my budget to like put down a deposit if I'm not sure. So that's the answer for Melanet for right now. I love that. Look, you guys are friends now. Shania, Princess Shania. Be friends. Thanks. Go on a cruise together. Paul says, my weakness on Royal are the art auctions. Spent $3,500 on this cruise. Paul. No, okay, now which one did you get? Because I am a fan of the Brito art. I want that little cat sculpture. You know I'm talking about. The cute little cat porcelain sculpture by Brito. Really cute. Really cute. I need to know what you got for $3,500. Hana! Try the barbecue restaurant on Oasis. Okay, all right. There's a tip for my Oasis darling. Hi, game changer. This is Auntie, y'all. Hey. Six said yes, my favorite topic. Warehouse says, what's actually makes you want to travel? What? Okay, hold on. What actually makes you want to travel solo? I would do it, but trying to vlog and travel alone would make me nervous. Well, I've told this story in a past life probably. My solo cruise came about because back in 2021, I was dating this guy, and I'm telling y'all the full tea. Deja was dating this guy. We started dating him at the same time. And we would like do double dates, and it was very cute, and everybody was in love. It was great. And at one point, after one of these double dates, we decided, hey, we should do a cruise together with our new baes, like we used to do with our old baes. So we booked a Valentine's week cruise with our baes, and neither one of the baes made it to Valentine's Day, so we had to cancel the cruise. So instead of canceling, I just like took the credit, basically. And I just held on to it. And I was like, well, my cousin and his girlfriend were also going to go. So it's going to be like a triple couple situation. And it was supposed to be so cute. And boy, that would have been a time. And I was really upset about it, to be honest. But because I was like, I had already planned all this content out for this like triple Valentine's Day cruise, and I just thought it was gonna be so cute for y'all. And I was rebooting my channel, and I was like, boom boom pow, Vacation Travels is back at it again. Fun fact: before I was Vacation Vibes, the channel was this close to being Vacation Travels. Turns out I don't have a bae, so that changed the name, and here we are, Vacation Vibes. But anyway, so I talked to my vacation planner, and I told him what's going on. He's like, well, we're literally on the phone. He was like, well, we were paying like $500 and something per person for the Valentine's Week cruise. He said, you can do that same cruise by yourself for like $300, like total, because it'd be like $118 per person. I said, what now? I said, run that back. So he went over the numbers, and literally it came out to like $370 with taxes, port fees, everything included for the whole room. So I was like, at first in my mind, I was like, well, who can I get to go with me? And it would be like $100 for me, $100 for them. Great. I couldn't find anybody to go with me. So I was like, well, I don't want to let that deal go. Like, that's a great deal for a 6-day cruise. So I went by myself. And that's how we got that solo cruise vlog series, and that pushed my channel way out there. Thankfully, that's still my best. Well, I think Virgin might got it. Virgin might got it for my best, most viewed series. I might have to run the numbers again. Virgin is coming for that solo cruise. But no, that cruise really kind of pushed me out there in front of a lot of people. So thank God for broken hearts and pivoting and just trusting yourself and doing something scary, because good things happen. Story time over. Game Changer says, Nisi, I am out shopping. We'll watch the replay. Oh, she's probably gone now. Well, if you're watching the replay, enjoy. I hope you enjoy shopping. Pick me up something. She said, hello, everyone in the chat. Also love Sherman singing. Smooches. Oh yeah, so because I didn't give y'all a vlog yesterday, I released the video of Sherman singing. It originally was a members only video, so if you are a member of the channel, you'll get exclusive content like that from time to time. I messed up. I I realized, and I didn't address this, I just took it down. I realized I tried to upload the full ropes course from Carnival Celebration, and it only like uploaded like 30 seconds, and nobody said anything. I'm sure y'all watched that like, what is this girl doing? I thought I uploaded the whole like 9 minutes, and it was 30 seconds. And after like a couple weeks, I noticed. I was like, oh, whoa. My bad, y'all. I will re-upload that though if you guys want it. Nobody said anything though, so I was like, ooh, delete. Allie says, I don't go solo, but always end up solo. My son ditches me. That's like solo by proxy. Princess says, I watch all your videos while eating snacks. You're such a vibe. Wishing you pure abundance. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you got your snacks because I'm such a snacker. I love to watch YouTube with my snacks too. And usually something more. I know you guys are wondering what's in here. This is called boxed water. Boxed water is better. It's just water. People are like, why are you drinking a gallon of milk right now? But this is the water that we have at SoulCycle that we provide to our writers. It's just the water company that we have a deal with. But it's water. Chennai says, I be trying to find people's signatures at the bar on port. Ooh, I should tell you where I have signed my signature. Sorry. First of all, Deja said you're supposed to be resting. Deja, no, I'm sick. It's Deja. I'm bored. So here I am. I have signed a table at the Bearded Clam. That's the last place I signed. And then there is a table in Puerto Rico that I signed eons ago. It's probably not there anymore. I should go check one of these days. It's at a restaurant called Yayo's. It's right by the cruise port. It's like walking distance. A restaurant called Yayo's and the Bearded Clam in the Bahamas. So go see if you can find my signature there. Alicia says, oh, Venezia. Okay, Carnival put up a reel like saying it's not the Venezia. It's not my name. But it's not the Venetia. It's something else. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that one. And MSC Seascape. Yes, the MSC is terrible at naming their cruises because they have like 3 boats that almost have the same. You got the Seascape, Seaside, Seashore. How are we supposed to know which one is which, and how are we gonna remember which one is which? MSC, and they have like multiple names that are like super close like that. That's so dumb. Thank you, Sig. Shania says, be friends. Ready? Now kiss. Cajun said, I am interested to see how this 18 floors on a Jubilee going to be. It's cool because it's literally the same as Mardi Gras and Celebration, so I can tell you I've been on Mardi Gras twice, Celebration once. The bigger ship is really cool, and honestly, when you go back to the smaller ships, you're gonna be like, this it? You're gonna be used to all the space and all the places to explore. You're gonna go to the smaller ships and be like, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh wow, Paul, he got 2 Brito paintings. He got a pig and a cat. Send me pictures. And yes, I do know he does have a gallery in South Beach. I'm like obsessed. I want the cat. Deja says, Lord, tell all my business. Oh, we're talking about our bands. I didn't say no names. Shouldn't I? She said it's for research purposes. So funny. The Fabbed Your Life is in the house. Hi, guys. Okay, wait. I saw that you guys are going live the same time as me to make your big announcement, and I was like, no, I was this close from canceling my live because I needed to see yours. So I'm watching y'all's replay, okay? Because I need to know what y'all been up to. Literally, me and Laura from Travel Spree were just talking. I was like, you know what they doing? Because like, what are these little clues? If y'all don't know the Fabbed Your Life, another part of the cruise fam, my cruising cousins, they have been dropping little hints in their Instagram stories about what they're going to be doing next. I can't even say going next, doing next. I don't know. They've been very secretive and like cryptic. And so tonight on their live, they made the announcement at the same time I went live. So if you're here, you probably missed it, unless you're like one like I know Sig be watching like everybody's live. She has like I've been to Sig's house. Let me tell you, this lady got like 17 screens. Okay, she be surveillancing. Okay, I'm just kidding. Sig, she doesn't have 17 screens. She got a lot of screens, but she be watching like multiple lives. I do know that. Paul says, I saw you first on Virgin. I've gotten a lot of new fans from Virgin. Shout out to Virgin. Warehouse says, thank you for sharing that, because sheesh, I feel like I don't have an excuse now. Also, sorry to pry. Oh my god, you're not prying. You know what I do over here? Tell all my business and my friends, apparently. Shania says, Princess says, Shania, hey, new friend, hugs you. Aw, you see, this is why I call you the best friend squad. That's why y'all best friends, because we all friends together. Y'all not just my best friend, we everybody's best friend. Everybody say hello to your friend. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor! We best friends now. Okay. The Z Show Cruise Fun. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Fran. Welcome in. Warehouse says, LOL, I'll be on the seaside for my dirty 30 in June. Super stoked. It's really affordable for anyone looking for an easy option. Bingo. MSC does have really great prices on one of these sea something ships, so definitely check that out. Six says, not 17 screens. Just joshing. Another shout out to our cruising cousins, Travel Spree. If you have not been watching Fane and Laura's new series, Ship Shape series, as they get ready for Icon, they have a goal to lose 100 pounds, I think, before Icon. I think that's collectively. And regardless of whatever they decide to lose, they are going on a fitness journey leading up to Icon, and they are doing a really good job. They have a Facebook group where you can kind of join a group and do the challenge with them. They post their recipes and they show like the workouts, and they have really creative workouts. And the best workouts, let me tell you, okay? They have so far have shown like the virtual reality boxing. That was really cool. And Laura has been going to like the best fitness studio here in Atlanta, Soul Cycle. And she's been going to the best instructor here in Atlanta, me, and challenging herself there. She actually came to class this morning. She like graduated in class today. I'll let her tell her own story. But so you'll get to see a little glimpse of her coming to the studio to come ride with me in the last vlog. So make sure you go watch that and show them some love and support as they kind of they're still doing travel content, but they're also like showing you a little bit of their life, and that can be a little scary for us really niche content creators. Like, we want to tell you more about our lives, but like, do y'all care? Like, when we see that y'all don't watch, it feels like you don't care. And I know, like, if I get 1,000 views and 1,000 people care, but if I go on a cruise, I get 25,000 views. It's like, well, y'all don't care that much. So, but you know, just go show them some support, and you might be really inspired, because, you know, traveling while you're in shape makes the experience way better. I would just say and when I say in shape, I don't mean skinny, ripped, just traveling in a way that your body feels good. However it looks, like, this is not about looks whatsoever. It's about how you feel. I'm super into body positivity, so you will never hear me talk about how somebody needs to look. But if your body is functioning correctly, you don't have pain, you have energy, going to all these different countries, running around these ginormous boats, it just makes the experience so much better. So, like, if you find yourself in a place where you're just not feeling your best, you're not happy, you're tired all the time, getting up and moving will help that. And rewarding yourself with a really cool trip is like an amazing way to set a goal for a fitness journey. So shout out to them and shout out to all of the people. Their Facebook group is very healthy. So many friends who are also sharing like their recipes and their experience and all that. So if you're looking for like a fitness group, go join that. It's gonna be good. Um, Hello, Fran. The Z Show says, and yes, my next cruise will be on the Carnival Jubilee first cruise. Lovely. Is that New Year's now? Or January? Or December? I don't know. Paul says, looks like you had fun on Freedom. Next time, try to get the Ben and Jerry suite. They have a Ben and Jerry suite? Huh. First of all, I don't got sweet money. But I did get to tour a suite. I met some friends who had a suite on Freedom, the captain's suite, and it was very cool. So you guys will see that on the vlog next. Fab July says, travel spree got us super motivated to get these cruise pounds off. Great content. Agreed. Even me, I was like, you know what? I might gotta shake a little something extra too. Like, we can all be in our best shape of our life come icon. Why not? Yeah. Also, like, traveling does put a lot on the body. It does. Allie says, all right, spin question. Sorry for the off-cruise topic, but speed does me in. I'm a climber. How can I get better at speed? Allie, all right. I was just talking about this in class today. If you're climbing, that means that you are going at a slower rate of speed, and you have resistance on your wheel. Allie, how much resistance are you putting on your wheel? And it depends on the kind of spin you do. So at SoulCycle, we ride to the rhythm. So we go the speed of the song. That dictates our speed. If you're doing something like Peloton, they give you numbers, which is similar to like, they call out numbers, but it's similar to you hearing the speed of the song and matching your steps to the speed of the song. So slower songs are hills at SoulCycle, and we turn up the resistance so that it feels like a hill, right? I inform my classes that this is the moment where you get better at your fast songs and better at choreography, because we dance too, breaking a little boom, 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 because you actually strengthen the muscles. And if you're able to keep the rhythm while you're doing a hill, that will help you increase your speed too, because you're holding a tempo while you're working, and so that increases your reps. If you get behind the rhythm or you're going really, really slow, then you're going to have a hard time getting better at that. So if you're writing to a song, even if you're doing a Peloton or a metric-based class, get on the beat of the song while you're climbing and add resistance, every like 30 seconds until you are falling off the beat. That's when you know you've hit the good resistance, when you have a hard time staying on beat. Okay, spin wormhole over. Z Show Cruise Fun says, can you please put down that link? I am trying to lose some weight before I go on the Carnival Jubilee. You know what? I don't even have a link. I think, Sig, are you still in here? Can you drop a link to the Facebook group, please? I think it's called Ship Shape if you search it on Facebook. Shania says, oof, I'm trying to lose 100 pounds too. 26 pounds down so far. Kudos to them. It's tough. Well, kudos to you, first of all. That ain't nothing to turn your nose up at. 26 pounds, that's a lot. So shout out to you, babes. We're going to keep moving. I'm here for your support. Christina says, I knew that was coming about the best studio and best instructor. So, Princess says, how do I go about booking a cruise? What's a good site? The cruises site. Go to, pick a cruise line and then book through their site. If it's Carnival, for example, I would use the number to call their vacation planner. If you want a particular vacation planner, I can give you the contacts to my guy. His name is Brian Lopez. I send all of y'all to him as a, thanks for hooking me up with great deals like my solo cruise. Use a vacation planner for Carnival. I would say on any site, instead of booking through the website, if there is a number to call it. I know we don't like being on the phone with like customer service, but I feel like you get better deals that way. Warehouse says, love Travel Spree. Me too. Super dope family and content. Oh, family. Fane was throwing down on them turkey burgers. Yes, he was. And now I'm like, can I come over? Also saw Laura at your cycle class getting it. Yes, Laura was hitting that hill, wasn't she? See, that is a perfect video to go look at. Laura was killing that hill. Shania says, be careful booking on some of these sites because my cousin just got scammed out of $1,200. Figure out which line you want to try and book from their website. Exactly. Unless you have a trusted travel agent that you know, book through the cruise line's website. Don't be out here Googling $200 cruise deal and then giving people your money because you might not be on a cruise. Keisha Keish, hey girl, hey, hi, what's going on, girl? Welcome to the chat. The Z Show Cruise Fund says it is December 23rd for Jubilee. Got it. The Warehouse says, no, we love seeing our favorite cruisers' lives because it shows the normalcy of it all. You guys are inspiring already, so when you bring it home and make it personal, it inspires even more. I love hearing that. You know, as my channel has grown and the amount of people interacting with my content has grown, I read like every single comment. Not like every day, but like I sit there for like 30 minutes or so and just go through and try to comment back to everybody. And I've had to stop doing that because some of the comments are just like downright mean or like so left field. But I recognize it's just the kind of comments you get when people don't really know you. I'm so used to like my best friends, like being my best friends, right? My subscribers being like close to me, that and like having these discussions, like you guys come to my lives, like y'all know about me. Now I have people who don't really know me that well and they just watch one video and they make a judgment call about me. And like one guy was just like, you need to get some new glasses, you got all this YouTube money, why you not buying new stuff? And I'm like, what? All this YouTube money? I got a full-time job. But I mean, I understand how people assume that because A, we're on YouTube, and B, we are doing expensive stuff all the time, aka going on cruises, that we're just out here rolling in the cash and the dough, and or we're being given all these trips and no. So yeah, I think y'all need to see our real life from time to time so you can understand that it's not all like we show y'all the best parts, literally us on vacation. Paul says the Ben and Jerry blocks the view of one of the cabins, so they turned it into a cow-themed room. What? And he said you even get ice cream for free. How come no one told me about this? I've been on Freedom 2 times. Shut up. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Warehouse says we got 41 people in here and 17 likes. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know I'm a little behind. Let me go see. Y'all, what are we doing? Okay, we got 30 likes now, 54 viewers. Can y'all just like take 1 second? Just hit the like button so that our other friends know that we're here. Like, they're not gonna know because YouTube's gonna be like, nobody cares about that live. No one's liking it. Thank you. Like it because I'm sick and over here yelling at y'all, please. Allie says, I do echelon classes daily. Okay. I'm familiar with echelon. I love resistance, but even with less on, they say 110 to 120 for cadence. I struggle to get past 110. I mean, that's kind of quick. Yeah. Okay. Form is important with a faster cadence because that is a quicker cadence. I will say in my studio, we be blazing. Like, that cadence right there is what we call a jog. So speed is what we do. So I'm going to give you my best advice. For form, if you're on the bike, if you look down at your legs, if they look like a V, if your legs look like this, like your knees are coming out when you're pedaling, pull your knees in so that your legs look like this. Your knees are pointed forward. Squeeze the inner thighs together And then your toes, like when your feet are on the pedals, point your toes down just a smidge, and then kind of grab the floor, and you'll be able to pedal faster. Also, I'm willing to bet, Allie, that your seat is too low. When your seat's too low, it takes a lot more time to get your leg to do a revolution. When your seat is high enough, it's a lot less time to get your foot to the bottom of the pedal stroke. So when you're standing next to your bike, hold on, and you're getting expert SoulCycle advice here, okay? This is how we set up our bikes at SoulCycle. When you're standing next to your bike, you see this like bony part of my hip right here? My seat height is there. I have really long legs, so my seat is very high. And it might be scary. When you do this, when you stand next to your bike and you put your seat right here, you're going to be like, this girl is about to have me like speared on my seat. I'm not going to be able to get down. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Your ride will be, number one, way more comfortable, and you'll be able to ride faster effortlessly. You won't have to do much. So bring your seat up, keep your legs together. That's my 2 pieces of advice. And come back and let me know. Actually, follow me on Instagram and DM me there, and I can give you some more cycle tips. And you'll see like me cycle on there. My Instagram is right here. So hit that up. Princess says, yes, I need to go. I need to go because either I book it or I'm getting in someone's luggage. The luggage thing won't work, so go ahead and book that cruise. Allie D says, I do mountain bike race, so biking is my thing. Oh, okay, girl. All right, so mountain biking and indoor biking are not the same. They're just not. I have a lot of bikers come in, and the way they set up, they like set up their bikes, not mountain bikers, but like road bikers. They set up their bikes a certain way. It's just literally like it's not a 2-wheel bike. It literally has 1 wheel. Like it has pedals. That's like the most. That's what makes them cousins. But they're not quite sisters. You know what I'm saying? So you do need to set up your at-home bike differently to get the best use out of it. Like your body is not even positioned on the bike the same way that it would be on your mountain bike. So just be open to the idea of being set up different, and it will make things way easier for you. Paul says, I liked before I got in the chat. Thank you, Paul. Let's be like Paul. Shout out to Shania for deleting messages from Cool Coins, whoever that is. Don't know what he said, but he's out of here. Allie says, maybe I need to peek at my setup. No dropper post of a spin bike. LOL. Yeah. Check out your setup. Like I said, you can hit me up privately, and I can help you get set up on your at-home bike. You're so welcome. It is very different. Baminola Adventure says, hello everyone. What's going on, Baminola? Hey. Princess says, y'all are motivating me to work out. Maybe I should reactivate my gym membership. You know, that's never a bad idea. I'm not saying you need to work out, but we all need to move all the time. Movement is medicine. So yes, be active. Be active. Okay. We have been chit-chatting for almost an hour now, and I haven't even told no announcements. So here goes. First thing I wanted to announce is this right here. These lives will be happening again on a weekly basis in March. I used to go live every week, at one point twice a week. That was OD. On Sundays, right after Addie and Terry would go off, I would go on. We're like on a TV channel. It's so funny, the cruise channel. I was on the schedule after Addie and Terry. I like having my own slot, so I'm not competing, right? But I think I'm in a space now where I can kind of pull that back into my schedule. I have been super duper busy with my day job, SoulCycle, berries, all that. But March, the weekly lives are coming back, so you guys can look forward to that. Yay! I just feel like y'all have missed so much. I've missed so much of y'all. We just, and there's so many new best friends right now. We're getting close to 14K. Last time we talked, I was probably at what, 12K. So we're getting new friends, faster every day. Hopefully, I want to be at 20K by my birthday. Last year, it was 10K by my birthday, so my birthday is just going to be a milestone. 20K by the birthday. So, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, there's new friends every day, and I just feel like they need to get to know me and you guys, and we can just all be, like, you know, family. So in order to do that, we need to have family gatherings more often. So, yay! And March, more lives. Also, we've been talking about merch. My goal is to have the merch out in March as well. So March is going to be a fun month. Look out for a merch drop in March. I was going to wait till 15K. I might still wait till 15K. That might happen in March. So, yes, the merch drop is coming. I have designed the merch. I have put it together. I have a store. I'm building an online store, so it's happening. It's happening, people. It's happening. So I'm very excited about that. And last thing I need to announce is my next cruise. So I have decided what cruise line I want to go with, and I have a couple options. So before I book, okay, I want to ask y'all. All right, chat, get your phones out so y'all can get in this chat. If you're watching on the TV, get your phones out, get in the chat, get ready to answer some questions. Okay. Are we ready? Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a second. I'm gonna address the crowd. Paul says, have you done a Mediterranean cruise? It's my 7th night out of Barcelona before the transatlantic. I have not done a Mediterranean cruise. I want to do a Mediterranean cruise. We're going to talk about that here in a second. He said, more Vanessa is always a good thing. Good thong. Woo! Paul. Just kidding. Tiffany says, 20K? Yes, speak it. Yes, girl. We're going for it. I mean, look, can we talk 100K? Can we get 100K? That's the real goal. What you talk about? Life of Lacey, my girl, my original moderator. Girl, where have you been? She says, what the heck? How long have you been live? Glad to see you back, though. I've been live for an hour. But hey, girl. LED says, love it. Shania says, man, I've been showing your videos to everyone I know. You're def gonna hit that 20K. Oh, thank you. See? This is why y'all best friends, because y'all be sharing and caring. I love that. 57 minutes ago, oh my god, I have to catch the replay. Turning my notifications on now. Yes, turn on y'all notifications. I have noticed that y'all are not all seeing when I post videos. Like, some of y'all probably don't even know that I went on a cruise last month. So turn on your notifications. I need to make a post about that. I saw Addie and Terry actually made a post about that recently, and I kind of confirmed what I was thinking. I was like, the algorithm's doing some weird stuff again. And then when I posted it, I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely doing some weird stuff. Paul says, thing I can't type. No, I understood Paul's. Okay. Cool Coins. Have you done a Carnival cruise? Yes, I've done several. You can check out my edited content, and you will see that I've done multiple Carnival cruises. Dre and Chan TV. Hey boo. Hi y'all. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Lacey said it's not Thursday, ma'am. I was expecting a live. Get back on schedule. I was just talking about that. I'm gonna bring back the weekly lives. It's probably gonna be on Sunday nights. Going forward, I'm solidifying my schedule for March, but we'll be back to weekly lives real soon. Dre and Chance said just wanted to pop in and vibe. A virtual hug, major migraine, but had to pop in for a second. Oh, we're right there with you. I'm right there with you. I don't have a migraine, thank the Lord, but I can barely breathe. Brown's Party of 5 says, XOXO, kiss and hug from New Orleans. It's Mardi Gras time. It is Mardi Gras time. And I'm missing the parades being inside with COVID. Oh, but hey, I caught alive. Hey, we can have a little party here. Fun fact, Mardi Gras in New Orleans, actual Mardi Gras, was my very, very, very first travel vlog. So there's a little fun fact for vacation vibes from 2017. You can go back and watch that. Actually, somebody literally left a comment on one of them asking what hotel I stayed in, which I don't remember. Crown Plaza? It was on the corner of Canal and Bourbon. It was a great location. Crown Plaza? Is that the hotel? I don't know. But anyway, Mardi Gras in 2017 was my very first travel vlog. Amazing time. Dre and Chan says, typo, sending a virtual hug. That's okay. You can come and vibe too. Cool Coins, have you been on a Russian cruise? No, I have not. Life of Lacey, go drink some ginger ale and lay down. I'm going to get some tea after this, okay? Paul says my birthday's in March on a Sunday, just saying. Okay. I remember that. The Warehouse says, LOL is on. Hit that notification. Pika6061, hello, that's a new name, said, I watched that Sherman Purple Rain karaoke post from you. Let me just say that I've watched it 3 times. Love cruising. Sherman, I have not found Sherman on the internet, y'all. I gotta find Sherman. He brought the house down with that Purple Rain. Okay, so here we go. The cruise line that I am deciding to go with next, it's gonna be Virgin Voyages. Shout out to the people who have been watching my old vlogs from Virgin. Y'all help make that decision. Other than the fact that I really do enjoy Virgin, I think it's time to go back and try it out. So I'm very excited to do that. Here's the thing. There are a few different itineraries. I do not want to do Scarlet Lady again. I want to do Valiant Lady to see the differences between the ships. I think the difference between Scarlet and Valiant Lady is the length of the cruise. It appears to me that Scarlet Lady has shorter voyages. And Valiant Lady has like 5, 6 to 8 day voyages. So there's a few different itineraries that they have on there. Honestly, I should just pull them up and read them to you. And I just want y'all to tell me what you're most interested in seeing me do. Shy Cinderella says, love you. Aw, love you too, sis. Paul says, yes. He says, I vote Barcelona October 22nd. Okay, I gotta go before October, but I'll be on Virgin X. Let me pull up. Oh, Live Lacey says, what season we talking? I may coincidentally book the same itinerary so I can finally try Virgin. Send the details to my details in my DMs. Okay, girl, I'll send it to you. Let's see. Let's plan. I gotta pull up what their itineraries are. So they have Dominican Days, which is a 5-night itinerary. It goes to Puerto Plata and the beach club at Bimini, just 2 stops. Okay. And Western Caribbean says Western Caribbean charm is Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and then the beach club at Bimini. That's a 6-night cruise, okay? Of course, they have the Fire and Sunset soirees. That's the one I already did the first time, so that one's not on the docket. I don't think you guys want to see me go to Key West again. That's the Key West and Bimini one. Then they have an 8-night Eastern Caribbean, and I don't know how to say Antilles. It goes to St. Croix, San Juan, Puerto Plata, and Bimini. Okay, I would just say I have never been to St. Croix. And I haven't been to San Juan since my very first cruise. And then we have a 5-night itinerary, the Riviera Maya itinerary. It goes to Cozumel, Playa del Carmen. I also have not been there. I had a friend that lived there for about a year, and she loved it. And the beach club at Bimini. And I think that's it. So, if there's one that you heard, let me know. Let me know what you heard, and I just want to know. So, let me go. Let me go over here. Tiffany says, Tiffany says, longer cruise, more content for us to watch. So, okay, you just said pick the 8-day one so we can watch you for the next 8 weeks. Got it. Alexandria, bless Marshall. I just subscribed. Aw, thanks, Alexandria. Welcome to the family. Welcome, new best friend. Thank you for subscribing. Stay a while. Shania says we are on the same wave, literally. Uh-oh, you might got a roommate. You might got a roommate. I'll let you know. I'll let you know which one I pick. Paul says I really enjoyed the Costa Maya, Roatan, and Bimini. I like that itinerary too. I was not super impressed with Costa Maya when I went in 2021. I'm not opposed to going and trying again though. I will say that. If it was Playa del Carmen, Roatan, perfect. Life of Lacey says, Shania, as long as it's not in May, I'm going. My PJ was packed out for May for my birthday. Okay, heard. Christina says, go all out 8 days. And Lacey follows that with Christina, the ex-cruise hater. Hey, girl. She said, I am, spoiler alert. And the girl don't hate cruises no more. Look, she over here voting for a Virgin Cruise. Oh, okay. Okay. Should I take Christina on another cruise? I'm skipping ahead because y'all ain't seen the last day. Maybe she hated the last day. Y'all don't know. But in the event that she liked it, should I take her on another cruise? Should she go again? Did y'all like watching her? Be honest. It don't matter that she in here looking. Be honest. I want to know. Because y'all, somebody said, I love when you introduce new characters on the last live. And that sat with me for so long. I was like, no, my friends are characters. But you know what? Y'all decide who y'all like and who you don't like. I know one person I'm not cruising with again, no matter what. Because y'all will kill her and me. Warehouse says, I've never been to any of the Saints. I'm excited for them on Icon. Oh, yes, me too. Where are we going? We're going to St. Martin? Is Saint somewhere else? Yes. St. Thomas. St. Thomas and St. Martin, I believe. Shania says, I'm cool with that because I have something booked in June and July and August, and it's never my intention to be this booked up. Welcome to the cruise life, babes. You're going to be booked up all year. Tiffany says, yes, definitely. Okay, the 8-day. Oh, my bad. Paul says, love the two of y'all together. Ah. Christina says, I'll close my eyes, talk away. Okay, she's not looking, y'all. Tell me what you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Life Lacey says, we definitely enjoyed watching you two together. Shania says she has good energy. Oh, okay. You can look, Christina. Shy Cinderella, your name has got my tongue together. Shy Cinderella says, I really liked y'all together. Sheree says, I enjoyed watching her and enjoying the cruise. Okay. And the Pier Runners, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. We're about 4 days early, but hey, you will love her. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, so y'all like Christina? Okay. Hey, I haven't chosen a roommate for this potential Virgin Cruise. Girl, you better get that passport out again. Looks like you might be a recurring character on Vacation Vibes, okay? All right, so y'all didn't really vote for an itinerary. Y'all just said the 8-day. Well, Paul said the 6-day to Roatan and Costa Maya. Anybody else got any ideas? Once again, there's one that goes to St. Croix, Puerto Rico, Bimini, and Puerto Plata, DR. And then there's the Puerto Plata and just Bimini. And then there's Key West and Bimini, not going on that one. Cozumel, Playa del Carmen, Bimini, or Costa Maya, Roatan, Bimini. Tiffany says, we like Christina. Bring her back, okay? You don't gotta yell. Paul says you're both characters. Well, I know. Shy says I love a good character development. My life is a movie. Shia says, where have you not been? Out of the places that I just named, I have not been to Playa del Carmen, St. Croix. Life Lacey says, watching you on the phone so I can chat and Rich and Jazzy on the TV. Oh, I love the multitasking. Shout out to Rich and Jazz. What's going on, family? Paul says Rotan is very relaxing. Rotan is very tropical and beautiful because it's like it's the rainforest like area. You're like getting down by the rainforest. Sheree says Puerto Rico. She don't care what the itinerary is. She said Puerto Rico. Whoever going to Puerto Rico. Life of Lacey says they've all got Bimini, so I vote for them all. Okay, yeah, they're all stopping at the beach club, so we're definitely gonna get the beach club no matter which one, for sure. Warehouse says yes, please bring her back. Y'all's video was fire. Thank you. Shania says personally, I want to see places I've never been, so I vote for Playa del Carmen. Okay. Yeah, I want to go places I haven't been to. Like I'm leaning more towards either the Playa itinerary or the St. Croix Puerto Rico itinerary. I haven't been to Puerto Rico since my first cruise, like I told y'all. And the first time I went, my first cruise, if you've never seen my very, very first cruise vlog, I hold it near and dear to my heart because it was the first baby. And it's what started all of this madness. But I was with my ex-boyfriend, and he was just very cheap. Like, he literally, we paid for the cruise, and that is all he wanted to spend. He didn't want to spend one red cent on anything. He was like, we're not getting off the ship. We're here for the cruise, okay? You see the island from the top of the ship. We ain't going down there, because we go down there, you got to pay for a taxi. You got to pay for food. Food ain't free on the land. No, I ain't doing it. And at the time, like, he didn't want to pay for nothing. And it was our anniversary. Our 1 year anniversary. I had to beg him to pay to go to the steakhouse just so we could do something different. And at the time, the steakhouse was like $30. Like, it was a little cheaper than it is now to go. And then, so, when we went to Puerto Rico, right, we weren't taking no taxis to go anywhere because he wasn't about to spend no money on a taxi, okay? So we had to go places we could walk from the cruise port. Not to mention, if you've seen that cruise vlog, you know that I had a little accident playing volleyball and I busted my knee and I needed a knee brace. I had to get a knee brace from the infirmary on the boat. It was like a knee sleeve. So when we got to Puerto Rico, we went to the Walgreens across the street from the cruise port so I can get an actual knee brace. And so I couldn't walk that far to begin with. So the only place that we went was the fort. Walked around that with a busted knee. We got to the fort. I think they charged like $3 to get in there. And he didn't want to pay the $3 to get in there, y'all. I was like, we got to do something. We can't just be out here looking at stuff, not doing nothing. Like, he took his cousin, his brother, everybody else spending money, doing excursion. We over here like this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We can look in the gift shops. We take a picture of it because we ain't buying it. So I paid for him so we can go in the fort. Like, I had my own money, but I was just like, I'm not gonna be out here just buying stuff for you. Alyssa, y'all remember Alyssa from the Virgin one? Y'all thought she had no fun. She was on my very first cruise with me. We had fun together because me and her was happy to go take a taxi and spend money. My very first cruise port was Grand Turk, and she took me to a restaurant off the port. And anyway, long story short, I didn't have that much fun in Puerto Rico because I couldn't do anything. So I do want to go back and actually like experience it, because after I left, I realized how cool of a place that was. I didn't even know. I was sick when I got back and found out it was cool. Paul says he missed the beach club because of the storm. I saw that, like, the last voyage, like the one last week, one of the last voyages also missed Bimini because of the storm, but they took them to Grand Turk. And that was Virgin's first time going to Grand Turk, which, if you don't know, Grand Turk is Carnival's stop. Like, they own that. So it's unusual to see a ship that's not Carnival at Grand Turk. But they went, and the influencer that I saw on the trip, she was just like, I love it here. The Virgin people were like, ooh, it's nice. I want them to come back, sign a petition. So I think that's hilarious. Like, if they like make that a stop for real, like, that might be, I don't know if Carnival will let them do that, but I just thought it was interesting. Warehouse says, Christina, please do more content. Y'all's videos was dope. Shout out to Christina. Now, did she post videos from the cruise? I don't know. Anyway, Y'all like that drone though. I'm getting better at the drone. Somebody tell Fane. I'm getting better. Peer Runner said 100%. Shy Cinderella TV says St. Croix. Okay, that's a vote for St. Croix. Chelsea, hi. She says, Peer Runners. I was on Carnival Breeze in September and met y'all. Oh, look, best friends in the chat. I love this. Shania says, on second thought, is Mexico really that different from Mexico? You know, and Puerto Rico is lit. I don't know. That's tough. Fair point. Fair point. I will say Cozumel and Cozumel are very different ports. Like I said, I had a friend that lived in Playa, so I wanted to go visit her. She literally, like, a week ago just moved to Spain, so she doesn't live there anymore. And I didn't seize my opportunity to go visit her while she was there. But Playa looks, Playa looks very beautiful, so I do want to go there. But you're right, like, it's another place in the same country, so maybe we should just go, tick off a new country, right? Fair point. Sharita. I am a new sub. I went to very. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We are struggling on the bus today. On the struggle bus. Sharita said, I am a new sub. I went to Riviera Maya last month for my birthday. It was nice. It was on the Scarlet Lady. I took the ferry over to Playa del Carmen. Okay. All right. Okay. A little vote for the Playa trip. Shai says, oh my god, I watched your old videos and I was like, who is this? I subscribe. You know what? If people are subscribing off my old videos, they must not be that bad. So shout out to you, Shai. She said later on in your vlog series. Okay. She said, this is terrible. Let me try a new one. And she's like, okay, no, we're good. My old series are very, very different from my new series since I've rebranded to Vacation Vibes and I've gotten better at shooting and editing and whatever. But it's the same old me. Okay, I'm still ridiculous back then. Trust me there. Chelsea says, she meant Carnival Dream. Oh, there you go. Tiffany says Walgreens in Puerto Rico stays packed. Don't it? Because like it's like the one place, like especially if you've been on a long voyage and you need some stuff, it's a Walgreens every time. And Puerto Rico is an American, a U.S. territory. So like it's like being back home for a minute. Look, friends. Oh, more friends. Hello. Jen says, oh my god, you're still here. I was worried I missed you. I'm still here, girl. I'm still chit-chatting. I was only planning to do this for an hour, but I didn't even get to the stuff I was talking about until the hour was over with. Paul says he went to Cozumel. Ah, okay. Ali says, I feel like San Juan is getting more and more popular. I feel like it's always been popular. But I mean, I'm sure it is. Like, I feel like it's always been a popular destination for like non-cruise travel, for sure. Life of Lacey says, non-cruise question: Soul versus berries for your out of shape besties. That's a hard one. If you are in need for fitness to be fun and not feel like work, Soul Cycle. But if you like the grunt work of working out, if you like the I'm working out, I'm running, berries. So that's what's gonna sell you. If you need to be like, I'm working out, berries is gonna fulfill that need. But if you're adverse to working out because you hate it and you need to take your mind off of the hard work and just want to have fun and party, go to Soul Cycle. But Soul Cycle is my baby. Yeah. That's my full-time job. Berries is part-time for me. I still love berries, but Soul Cycle is my baby. Christina says, "Aw, I need to post more, but thank you." You do need to post more. Warehouse said, "Facts, you are killing it with the drone. I love drone footage. Trying to get better myself. Honestly, it's just like doing it more and more. Once I learned how to like." First of all, when Fane told me that I had joysticks, changed my life, okay? I was able to turn the drone in ways that I couldn't before when I was just rolling around with little balls on there. So once I put the joysticks on there, it changed my life. But when I just started playing around with flying it around, and I for the first like several trips I took it on, I was just so scared to crash it that I would just be like, all right, I'm gonna get this shot, send it up, boom, 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 bring it back home. Come back to home. Like, I didn't experiment too much because I was just afraid I was going to lose it because a lot of my footage happens over water. So if that thing falls out the sky, it's gone. It's not, no, I'm going to go get it. It's gone. So I very rarely shoot over land. Just the nature of my vacations is always over water. But I've kind of gotten over that fear. I'm like, well, if I crash it, I crash it. But for the sake of good footage, I have been more adventurous with my style of piloting. So, and that has yielded way better content. So now I take my time and I look for the shots just like I do with the camera that's in my hand. And it's been fun. And I enjoyed like trying to create more moments. So, and I can't wait for the next cruise, or I don't know why I gotta wait for a cruise to take my drone out, but droning in Atlanta is stressful. Too many helicopters. Jen says, it's been too long. Also, I saw you made Laura work. It has been too long, girlfriend. And I love that you use my little emoji. Laura put in that work herself, girl. We had a good time. Not only did Laura show up that day, I don't know if you saw, if you blinked, you missed it, but the Jen Danielle was also there. And you might not know this person. She's kind of newer to cruising too, but Shay Monique is a newer cruise vlogger. Well, I can't say newer. It's like a smaller cruise vlogger. Kind of newer to the community though. They just all happened to come like the same night. It wasn't like planned. And so, and then Christina was there too. So we all went out and got dinner afterward at a place called Flower Child. Healthy, delicious restaurant. It was just like a whole girls' night. It was so nice. It was so fun. Shai says, yes, I love your editing. Another reason why I subscribe. Thank you, girl. My editing is the reason why there's no vlog tonight, because I do take my time with editing, and I want it to be like really pretty, and I want my story to be so fluid. Also, I went to record voiceovers, and I sound like this. I don't want y'all to be like, so guys, I'm in the Bahamas, we did A, B, and C, and we did blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all be like, ew, get this out of my ear. So you're gonna have to listen to me sound like this right now. But, it just wasn't giving what's supposed to give. So I'm like, I will do the vlog when the shock was alive. So I'm hoping it'll be out by Sunday. Honestly, I need to get it out though. I want y'all to see the ending. I'm very excited for the last day. Like, is the so jam-packed. We did so much. I went editing today. I was like, well, dang, we're not done yet. Sheesh. What else we do? I forgot we did that. Good Lord. Shania says, yes, the thought of flying a drone over the ocean scares me. It is scary. Almost as much as doing water excursions without knowing how to swim. Daredevil activities. When I did the parasailing back in August, I was like, oh, now I am the drone. And I'm both scared of me being out here ready to fall and me being out here ready to fall. It's like the same fear I have for my drone, but for myself. I was having a moment up there, honestly. I was like, oh, not me turning into my own drone. Like, what is this? Sig said, I thought that was Shay Monique. Yes, it was. We were just missing you, Sig. We was missing you. Shania says, speaking of editing, what software do you use? I use Final Cut Pro 10 to edit. It is a pretty penny. Final Cut Pro costs $300, $299 if you have a MacBook to like buy the application, but it's a one-time fee. Adobe, I believe, is $20 a month, but you pay for that for your whole life. So if you go edit with it, you're gonna pay for it then the whole stretch of your career, probably, because you know, the different editing softwares have like very specific tools that they use, and you just kind of get used to editing. I use Adobe Premiere. It was like a beginner's version of Adobe Premiere something. Oh, it was called Adobe Premiere Elements. I was able to get it from Best Buy. I guess you get like the product code, you buy it there, and I think it was like, I don't know, it was cheap. It was like less than $40 maybe when I first started my YouTube channel. And so I learned how to use Adobe with that, and I got used to it. Now it's called Premiere Pro Elements, so it didn't have the full engine that Premiere Pro has. So I wasn't able to do a lot of the stuff like as I got better at it, because I wasn't paying the monthly subscription for it. Um, but then a videographer that I look up to a lot, his name is Don, he uses Final Cut Pro. So I started asking him, how do you do this thing? Like he's taught me a lot of what I know about editing. Like I would just go over to his apartment and sit there and just watch him edit. Like he works with celebrity clients and stuff. Like he makes music videos. He runs the whole, like he's a cinematographer for real. So I would just sit there and just like soak up everything he was doing. And he again used Final Cut Pro, so he put me onto that. So I made the switch to Final Cut because I end up learning how to edit the way he does, and so now I don't even remember how to use Adobe. But both of them are fire. Just depends on kind of like which one you like. It's also if you don't have a MacBook, then you can't use Final Cut Pro, which at the time I didn't have a MacBook, so that's why I used Adobe as well. But I ended up getting a MacBook so I can use Final Cut Pro. So I spent like $15K so I can just freaking edit these videos. I'm not $15K, $1,500. Anyway, long story short, Adobe's great. Final Cut Pro is great. Depends on the computer you have, which one you can actually use. If you have a MacBook, you use both. But yeah, try out a couple. If you want to get like a powerful editing tool, try them both out. Otherwise, there are plenty of creators that use iMovie. If you have a MacBook, it's free. It comes with the MacBook. You'll never have to pay a dime for it. Be on the MacBook, and it gets the job done. I'm trying to think of creators. I think Jen uses it. I think AK Adventures uses it. So I mean, it's not bad. I just like you can like learn how to make things happen on a screen, but it's much harder to do like cool stuff in iMovie. Like you can learn how to do it. You can like finesse different ways to have like things pop up or whatever. I'm gonna pay for the ease of doing it like quickly because it already takes like 10,000 years to edit. Like I don't need to spend 10,000 years to learn how to do something that I could just click a button and do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Did we get to the end of the chat? I think so. Lovely. Y'all are just like kind of like cross-legged listening to me talk about editing. Let's see. I don't got much else to say though. Anybody else got any questions? Any little last minute anything? Let your girl know. Otherwise, I'm about to be up off this thing. Let's see. Shania says 300 is steep, but iMovie kind of sucks. I guess it takes money to make money. Yeah, girl, tell me about it. Tiffany says I use Adobe Premiere. It's pretty simple. Adobe's not hard to learn. I think where it gets tricky is when you're trying to make certain elements happen. Putting clips together, adding music, adding a few words here and there, that's easy, essentially. It's when you want to talk about transitions. The softwares come with transitions built in, but what you'll come to find out after you start uploading and you're noticing that you have the same transition, the same sounds, the same fonts as like 1,000 other people on YouTube. And you want to start differentiating your content so it looks like your content and not just like another YouTube video. That's when the money, spending the money or like trying to seek out different elements and trying to seek out how to use them, how to put them together, how to make your transitions look different. that's when it gets a little tricky and it gets a little bit more expensive. There are things called plugins. Um, so in order to do things that are not in the default settings, you can buy them off the internet and download them. Transitions, words, whatever, screen elements. Music. I pay for my music that is in my vlogs. There is a ton of copyright music that you can rip off the internet for free. Here's my cautionary tale. Listen up, aspiring vloggers. There was a time where I would download copyright-free music from YouTube, right? Because you can see in the comments, people use it all the time. There is an artist in particular that I really like I can never say his name right. It's like Jareed something. Anyway, he makes really cool like sounds with his music. And I downloaded all this music and I used it in my old vlogs and they were good, you know? And then years down the line, 2-3 years down the line, I've been on YouTube since like 2015, 2016. I started getting all these copyright claims, like boom, boom, boom. Like it was just happened like 1 week. All of my old videos had copyright claims. I can't make 1 cent on any of those old videos because the music that was copyright free back then, so many people started using it that the artists were like, you know what, I want my coins, and it's no longer copyright free. They started copyrighting their music and getting paid for it because I think they realized like they missed out on a lot of money in streams. So that music is no longer copyright free, and I've had musicians donate their music to me and say, you can use my song in your vlog, blah, blah, blah. And I use their song in the vlogs, and 2 years later they decide I can't use it anymore. And now that part is muted, or I can't make revenue off of that video anymore. So now I pay for the rights to use all of my music, no matter what. So I don't use copyright-free music. It's not copyright-free. It's just music that you can buy the rights to use from one platform. It's called Epidemic Sound. And most YouTubers that I know, other vloggers, use Epidemic Sound. The problem is you got to pay monthly for it. And if you decide to not pay that month, all of your music is going to get a copyright strike until you pay again. So you're like bound to it for life. But music's expensive. Anybody who uses music is paying for it. So there's that. YouTube is expensive to do. Forget the cameras, all that stuff. Like, this is a business, and there are business expenses, which reminds me, I gotta do my taxes this weekend. But there are business expenses. There's taxes to do. There are things to write off. And then my content is expensive to create because I have to go on cruises to make it. So just think about these things before we jump to being a cruise vlogger. It is not easy. It's not cheap. But I love doing it as a second job. Now that it can be a second job, it does generate enough income for me to take it. I used to call it a glorified hobby. Now I call it a part-time job because it generates income every month now. But before, it took a while to get there. It took a long time. Anyway, I hope that helped anybody who is looking to start a channel. I'm gonna give you the real. It's great. I enjoy it, but I'm gonna give you the real because I see a lot of people start channels and I get excited for them, and then they get into it and they're like, oh, actually no, we're done. Paul says, go get better. I will, Paul. I'm about to hop off here. Tiffany says, so true. Shania says, I never knew any of the things. That's crazy. Girly, there's a lot to know. I mean, on the flip side though, when people say like, I want to be a YouTuber, what do I do? How do I get started? I tell them, just post something. That's how you get started, and it's true. Do you need to have all the fancy stuff to get started? Absolutely not. Do you need to spend thousands of dollars to get started? Absolutely not. Does your first video need to be perfect? Absolutely not. Go watch your favorite YouTuber and go watch your first video, and you probably won't even be able to make it through it. Kara and Nate are my favorite travel vloggers. I cannot watch their first like 100 videos. They are so bad. I can't watch them at all. I have to like I can't start from the beginning with them, and they're so bingeable and so good. I want to see what they did in their first year, 2 years of travel, but it's painful, okay? Because their videos were not that good back then. But they have almost 4 million subscribers now, and their videos are phenomenal now. So you will start somewhere, and it will be bad. Oh well, that's how you get better, by doing and doing and doing and doing. Your first video is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be your best video ever. It's going to be your worst. And just be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got a question bringing me back to cruise life. Hold on. So yeah, put out a video that you're passionate about, and a subject you're passionate about. Please don't do it for the money, because you're gonna be really upset. Cajun says, do you buy Carnival drink package? No, I don't. I cannot justify that price. Real quick, it costs what, like $60 a day now on Carnival. To do the group package, the drink package, and if you have a roommate, both of y'all gotta buy it, so it's $120 a day on top of your cruise fare. Okay, you have to get the best out of it. Now it's like 5 or 6 drinks a day. It used to be like 5 solid, and I was like 5 or 6 drinks a day. You gotta drink to even like break even or make it worth your while to have that. And then you got to think about the days that you're not on the boat all day, which is most of your days of your voyage. You're going to be out off the boat, and you can't use your drink package off the boat. So you're probably going to buy more alcohol off the boat, and then you have just the nighttime to get, like, if you're a heavy drinker and you're going to spend like $100 a night anyway, yes, get it. If you're not, it's a waste of money. There's just no way. Like, if that's a 7-day cruise, that's like $420 a person you're spending just on drinks. I've never spent more than $180 on drinks for an entire week cruise. And then, like, you make friends. People buy you drinks. Like, you can bring your own wine. For me, not worth it. But I'm not a binge drinker. And I know there's people who, like, hit that 16 drinks every cruise. It ain't me. It's not me. I know y'all be watching me party, and I party down, but I'm not buying 5-6 drinks a day. It's not happening. All right, y'all. That's Shania says, I'm not a heavy drinker, but I'm trying to drink heavy. You feel me? Live your life, babes. Live your life. I feel you. All right, that's the live. Thank you for joining me, guys. This has been fun. Look out for the vlog coming out this weekend. Definitely gonna have it to you by Sunday night. Fingers crossed. I'm not lying to y'all right now. I'm gonna focus on getting better so that I can keep providing entertainment. And then we have a few more for the people who made it this far. Travel day from hell. You see what happened and why I'll never do some certain things again. Number 2, I booked the cheapest hotel in South Beach, and you're gonna find out if that was a mistake. Number 3, a pack with me. I finally filmed a pack with me video, and it's coming. Okay, that's what you can look forward to. Shout out to y'all for making it this far and alive. Don't tell nobody else. That's our secret. Okay. All right. Bye.